Okay, you can put one you crypt card and token here. So for example, 5 token and one vampire is put on token, and other people put left or right of you.
Guys,
So
I know
you
you see dementation on my vampires, but it's a Auspex wall deck I play, just so you know. Right, Daniel?
Of course.
Thank you.
I almost chose this
So,
deck too, by the way, when you're playing.
Okay, so I don't choose position, so I'm number 5, so feel free to...
You put one of the vampires on the 5.
Oh, okay.
Question to Igor, does he still leave the others also visible there?
What? Sorry?
Yeah, the
so-
stay visible. So that is it.
So these should be left visible after you place one, right?
Do you think it's better to him put Montano in table?
Just leave them. The question is,
Well,
Okay.
okay,
not
yeah,
put on
sorry.
the token visible, or are they put back again?
I think visible, the aim is not that you have to remember.
Okay, then it doesn't really matter who you put there, and just leave them visible. Anyway, I just put here because I don't really have a choice either, and put Omega here.
Okay, now Vader, put you card, you token.
Goblin, are you predator or prey?
This doesn't. Since it's a circle, it doesn't matter. You decide if I'm predator or prey. If you left or right of me.
So now it's important
So they're
really
deciding
that
seating now.
here if him will Antonio or prey on Kiacid. Okay, now Temu.
Okay. Yeah. What the final table, guys? So maybe.
This game's gonna be fast.
Maybe I should. How long are
So
we allowed
fast.
to think?
God damn it, Timu.
How long have you got?
Yeah, it's a tricky final table.
Take your time, Timu.
Mm.
Temu, please.
Yeah, I am going to choose a spot in like here.
Choose which power bleeder you
That's a
want to
good
sit next
choice.
to.
Yeah. There might have been reasons why I had to think a bit,
Okay,
but
and
yeah,
now
that's my spot.
top seed. We start. Okay. I will choose random apply first. Okay, so first apply Daniel. So
Well, I'm fucked.
it is Daniel, Temu, Vader, Goblin, and we start this last.
is going to make a big difference for everybody.
Take your crypt, shuffle again,
Succeeding
shuffle
on
the
top of
library.
it. Card clash.
Okay, all ready?
I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I will set timer. You can start. Good game.
Good game, everyone.
Alright.
Good game, everyone.
Good game.
Okay.
Weird, I got like power spectator.
Turn.
So,
First,
put one, then second.
So,
And bring Afifa the Herald. Discard the Rising, and I learn one
so FIFA's a really good start for
text.
Timu.
Yeah.
Well, when he doesn't do that.
Did they do it?
Hands look
Yeah,
pretty
good
good
going.
across the board. Midget. Not the best starts, but
Turn.
Not sure.
strong start with the Antediluvian. These two creating an audio loop on each other. It's kind of annoying. Take a quick moment to remind you all that speakers plus microphone not always the best strategy, especially if you don't properly tune it. This is where that hissing is coming from. If everybody can hear that, it might just be a me thing that I can hear.
Hobbs, one for the antediluvian.
Oh, they are right.
Oh, I'll bring the music down. Thanks for the heads up. How's that? Easier to hear? I was mostly just complaining about the static between. There's two people who I think are playing microphone and speakers, and it tends to create like this staticky hiss thing that really bothers me.
Turn.
And they basically loop on each other.
Paying 5 here. Influence and antediluvian.
Turn.
Out of the gate. Good start.
Unlock phase stuff, so one from antediluvian. Rifle vessel. Ashford tablets.
Okay.
Left rough there. Let's see where this goes. We'll see some good stuff in a sec. You're on the wrong team.
Lead for 1.
Try to block.
Yeah, block. No pre.
No pre.
No maneuver.
No.
Dodge.
Okay.
No press.
No press.
Oof. I do not think Timu's going to be doing pretty well for a little while. My mic actually, or my noise filter actually does stop from you guys from hearing that pretty well.
Prejudice.
So that's good. Just glanced over, it was doing that thing.
Discard. I will discard dodge and prejudice burns 1 blood to Afifa.
Turn.
Turn.
Some stuff here.
Okay, one for the anti and one for midget.
Be a good turn, I think.
Aspects.
Get ready.
Bleed.
No block.
It's for 5.
Ouch! The way to start a
This is where I
game.
would put my Archon if I had any.
Ouch.
Also, the note probably should be on the Agent of Power because you have to remove it.
Yeah, I'll do that. 1 second.
Turn.
Might be a very fast game for Hobbs.
Influence 4 and pay the antediluvian. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It needs to
And
be.
discard
Ooh.
KLC.
Oh, that's gonna be real bad for Hobbs.
Turn. Turn. Turn.
I'm gonna pay 1. Trying to summon Nefandus.
Hard summoned.
No
Begins.
block.
No block attempt.
Nice.
Yep.
Free threat.
Be exciting. Follow this up.
Trying renewed vigor.
No block.
No block attempt.
Quick drive.
A very weird hand. This is a good example of Lackey Shuffle being very odd.
Just hunt.
No block.
No block attempt.
Using my transfers to summon another.
No fundy.
Discard.
Turn.
Unlock. One from Antediluvian Awakening. By the way, Daniel, did you pay that?
Yes, the start
Okay.
of the turn.
Cool. Then no must. Bleed for 3.
No blocks.
It's 3. Bleed for 3.
Again.
No blocks.
It's 3.
Edge.
Yeah, thank you. Transfers. And
I'm gonna start looking. Oh, it works there, but not there. Weird.
Almero Giovanni. In discard, I play Blood Trade and my prey burns 1 pool because of Afifa.
Turn.
Turn.
One for midget and the anti. Bleed
No block.
for 2.
So gentle compared to last turn.
I felt bad. Use his special to make an anarch and to gain a pool.
Okay.
Turn.
Okay, one potential Illuvian. One, two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could go to. Oh, this is so hard.
Yeah, Hobbs is in a rough position here.
Not sure your predator has another turn.
Yeah, this is, yeah. Ah. No pain, no gain, as I say, right?
Yep. I do it.
Go big or go home.
Yes, something like that. Or exactly that.
Here's Bruce the Deep. And in my discard, I discard 12 absence.
Turn.
Spruce. Oh, blue spruce.
Daniel,
Yes.
can you do something on your prey before he sweeps?
Depends on how
that-
hard you're gonna come on me.
Everybody's so worried about this sweep
That's
so
exactly
quickly.
why I want to ask you. Like, I'm happy if you can basically stop him from getting 2 VPs in the first 5 minutes.
May I remind that Ruben is the first seed, and he got 2 game wins out of 2 tables. So I don't think I'm the threat here.
Doesn't change that if you get 2 VPs, I need to not die to you after you've gained 2 VPs, and I have
Well-
a prey who.
Well, that's not my problem if your deck is low.
Well, that's why I'm asking Daniel if he can do something against his prey to prevent him from bleeding forward.
I don't
Well,
know, man. I don't know.
He can't leave.
Can't see the future.
He can't leave his back door open either.
He's on 19 pool. I think he'll be okay. And I mean, that's why I'm talking now, because I'm happy to give you some guarantees not to go forward if you can do something.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know.
Isn't it-
I'm trying. I'm working with what I have here.
Isn't
Depends
it
on-
funny, Daniel, that he's talking to you as if he didn't have dominate? Superior.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think here,
Superior.
though, as much as the
No
Pandas
blocks.
deck is really good,
No blocks.
I think here it's not in a great position overall. But I think it's a solid deck. I think it's a lot of fun too, both to play with, and play against. I don't actually mind it as much.
See? That's what I meant.
Turn.
Well, I have your stuff. And the Samus can go.
Turn.
Okay, so Masters. Bleed for 1.
No block.
1.
Daniel, did you take one from the Antediluvian?
Oh yes. Oh, 5.
Turn.
Playing it safe.
Antediluvian.
Not to worry here that at any given moment somebody just topples. Though.
Dominate on prejudice. FIFA the Herald Hunt.
Oh, yep, go.
No block attempt.
Okay. Lead for 3.
Just as a side, by the way, another additional thing you guys can do if you want to improve your audio is there's a little button next to the disconnect button that is the crisp button
block.
that will fix any audio noise that you have when chatting. It does reduce your
pre.
volume a little bit, but I think that's preferable.
No maneuver.
I go to long.
No maneuver. Strike to dodge. What's your strike?
Wave.
Okay, no press.
No press.
Bleed.
No block.
1.
Yeah, we can tell here Teams is in a lot of trouble. No enhancers here.
And
He's got pool, but that only buys so much time.
then in discard I'm going to discard 1 rising and Alameda burns 1 blood.
Turn.
Turn.
One for midget, one for antediluvian.
I definitely think we'll probably only see about an hour. But hey, he's just laying there. He's just laying there, too. Come on. Come on, just relax. Just relax. It's okay.
Dolphin would like to go training.
No block.
Man removed, sorry.
And
No.
I think you have to choose a discipline Add the nodes.
Okay. Auspex on midget
Not that it was pretty much clear, but
and memory rift on Bruce.
still no block, as it seems I cannot block.
No block from me.
Which disciplines do you use in the memory rift?
Dementation and obfuscate.
Okay. Yeah, not a lot.
No blocks, right?
Yeah, no block.
Go to the shooting range, see if I care.
He only gains 1 level, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's
You
Anna.
could change the
Capitalization.
yeah, the node to small. Because he has at the moment small
Yeah.
objects.
Okay, so somebody in chat, can somebody explain why people get really like crazy about that? Because in paper we don't usually like care about this. Nobody's like, I can't tell what his discipline level is by the notes, because you can see the cards that are on him. I don't know if this is just a thing in online play. I've never experienced people being very over the top about it. Maybe I'm just missing something that's happened before, or at least it feels over the top to me.
Midgets bleeds with memory rift. Using dementation and obfuscate
No block.
on Bruce
Good stuff.
and presence.
Pretty strong.
Oh, it is presence.
No block.
Very, very strong.
Bleed for 4.
And Madman cost 1 blood.
Yeah, thanks.
No, I have background music playing. It is part of the actual
Thinking,
stream.
guys, just 10 seconds.
Okay.
Are you hearing it like cut out? Because it should be pretty consistent.
Turn.
Try to tone it down a little bit more. I just prefer not having dead noise. No, you're fine. It's worth asking about. Eventually, I'm working on having a playlist interaction set up so that you can pause the music if you want to, but the music will play automatically.
Tobias, you here?
For me,
Yes.
still.
Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I didn't.
A little bit more integration, but this
Okay,
is first try doing this to see if this is something I want to do.
I have
more
a
often.
master card, which cost all my pool. Great.
Club Zombie.
Okay, the Antediluvian.
Where's that villain for 5?
The last game was a complete outlier.
No.
I don't have
Amazing.
a villain in my hand. I would so
An
like to
amazing
play
one, we might add.
that. Yeah, there is no good play for me to make, which makes me survive.
You can always transfer back.
Yeah, Canada will transfer back. But what is the play? At this point, probably just to hopefully survive another round is a banishment,
Nice.
and midget cannot block. Just recycle a card.
Because why not?
Hobbs, if you banish somebody on my pred side, no bleeds next turn. Or 2 turns even.
Who's talking?
It's Vader. Hobbs.
That's a bad deal. I can't oust him next turn, unfortunately. But I can hopefully pressure him so much that he can't afford to unlock midget at least.
Hobbs, on the other hand, if you banish a Malk and the dominate kills him, you have a worse predator.
So if the deal is Raider, if I banish something from Temu, you won't bleed me for 2 turns.
That's correct.
I think that's the best deal I can do.
So Venus would be the best choice.
So
I think that's a very I think that's a very there's a, what's that background noise? I think that's not a good deal for you because it's very easy for Vader to break.
Yeah, 100%. Oof, that is a big hit on Temu. Good discard. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was doing nothing. I think it's just trying to make some kind of agreement to make him have a chance, but he's in a really bum spot. Chunk. Oh, the tangled words we try to weave. So that Nefanda should be unlocked. Know that it matters, but no, it definitely does not. But could have mattered. Yep. Yeah, but I think the problem is there's some level where, like, if you end up too reactive, you end up not being able to move forward, and you get caught in this kind of like negative cycle. I think a lack of being able to stop your prey from doing relevant actions makes it so that being reactive isn't always necessarily the best of strategies, and it becomes like diminishing returns. But I don't know, I'm open to argue that point if anybody wants to go into that. Probably not best for here. Probably best not for here. I'm not necessarily saying that, by the way, to disagree, but also to disagree. It's kind of a weird, like, in-between kind of statement. Timu wanted that real bad. Presently, Afifa has effectively been an infernal vampire. Yeah, I don't disagree with that statement. I just think that right now it's kind of a weird position, and people haven't really solved like a pretty major problem, or maybe just the cards don't exist to solve the kind of need to be able to stop forward issue. Because a quick and easy way to like not have to deal with your predator causing problems to your actions is to just keep going forward. And then that kind of shuts down a deck that's supposed to be about blocking, unless they play fundamental either Eagle Sight or Falcon's Eyes or whatever it's called. Yeah, but that means you have to allocate rushes instead of allocating intercept. And that can always be a problem, because if you overrush and you take out your predator, you're basically giving your prey a lot of fucking power to keep moving forward. That's the other weird part of the dynamics of combat is you basically give your predator power by affecting your prey in that way. I'd offer this pretty crazed take that is going to make me sound like a lunatic, but I think mechanically, yeah, of course. Never trust a deal at a final table. Never trust a deal at a final table. Sure, but the deck is unlikely to have necessarily got here, right? We've seen other decks that have basically had that package and not made it through here because of the sheer abusive force of decks moving forward, or decks that don't want to play against them. Like in my match last game, ending up in that situation where Karsh had to be ousted because it was the only way to stop the that was the only deck that could have stopped the bleed deck, but it was also taking me down. So I had to opt for it in order to survive, and they opted for it to make sure they had the better position on the table. My hot take here is that I think the game needs a combat option that doesn't involve having to dunk vampires in order to cause effective damage to your prey. Something that says, like, if you deal X or more damage, or something that, like, or if you just deal more damage than your opponent, or something along those lines that, like, more aggressively affects things without totally shutting down your prey as well, would help the game a lot. Like, I think it was interesting that last game to see somebody playing the imbued card that shuts off, that cancels somebody's action to stop bleeds from going forward. But again, that's a crazy hot take by a near insane person, so don't value it too highly, or don't value it at all. Malk is currently at 9. Or I'm sorry, let me make sure I get that. Yeah, Malk is currently at 9. Chat, just in case you're not listening. The Scourge is going to do enough by itself. Yeah, that's the highest. That's the highest probability here. Though a good surprise here might happen. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Really notice? Really do it? That's it. That's rough. Gonna make him have to make a terrible decision. That was for 2. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's so painful. Oof. That's some big oofs right there, and a tapped midget. Oh, that's so rough. I feel so bad. Timu's hand was garbage right before that. It was so garbage. Hey, blood. Oh. Yeah, let me try to make him a little bigger. Didn't realize that was going to be this big a problem. Does that help any? Trying to get the balance well enough to make the field bigger and the other and the play view bigger. I might actually try to do the advanced one again at some point. Better breakdown. Oh, I didn't transition it. There you go. Let's see if I can improve it. It's down a little bit more. This. Yep. It's too much. 50. Let me know if that helps with visibility a little more. Lucky sound should be there. I see Lackey sound coming through. Damn. I don't have a lot of the lackey random sounds though, so some of those aren't there, which might be what you're expecting. But turn passing and that stuff will still come up. I'm literally showing it on my monitor. And it's pretty high. It's peaking at basically the same volume level mine is. I'll look at my own stream. Hold on. Mute this one. You guys are actually right. That's really bizarre. No. I'm showing it an output. Hang on. Let me try to mix my levels again. Thank you for that.
To unlock